We're in Kentish Town in London at a studio called Music Box. Today Chuckie, DJ CHUCKIE, and Fabian and Silvio from Amsterdam have come over to have a play with the brand new ULTRANOVA synth. So we've got a 3 oscillator synthesizer with 2 filters. Kind of the big feature is the tweak and touch modes. So rather than simply having a mod wheel to wiggle to change the sound, you've got 8 additional knobs which you can just touch and they'll trigger an event like an LFO or a delay send or a pitch change in your oscillator.
We were making sounds and then we would accidentally turn the knob or hit something, and the sound would completely change and we would say, hey, this is cool, and this would normally happen on a soft synth. You wouldn't get this on a...
Because you don't touch it.
On a digital, because you're just using your mouse, you're not touching anything else.
You can literally lock me up and you know, create sounds all night. It's just fun, and it brings back, you know, the certain element of making music where you really want to create sounds and really sound shape. It's really good.
ULTRANOVA can do everything that all the other synths that do virtual analog can. Plus it can do wavetables. It's got lots of distortion in the filters, so you can add distortion pre-filter. We could even go further, so let's go back to the filter. We've got distortion. There are 2 filters as well, so that means you can really get your sounds sculpted and sounding really interesting. So you can modulate your effects and mounts, but you can modulate stuff within the effects engine as well. So if I find my...
Yeah, I like the onboard effects. I like the fact that it has a compressor.
The compressor is really good.
2 different compressors is really good. It's not just it's really pumping. It's really good compressor. Yeah.
The effects engine's pretty complete. You've got compressors, EQs, delays. So we've got a delay time modulation. It's a kind of tape-based pitch.
Yeah.
Choruses, reverbs.
I think there's going to be some, you know, strong lead sounds coming from this new toy.
Also the stabs, man. Ooh.
Yeah.
We just did a stab. It was in 5 minutes. We had the stab exactly how we wanted it. 126. Yeah, the analog sound makes it really cool. You know, it gives you an opportunity to to work with that analog sound in 2010. Like, you know, it's always been there. It's really good.
We're gonna make some old school type of tracks with this.
I'm now slightly more deaf than I was this morning, but we've got about 15 or so patches. We've got some nice strings and pads. Well, we got a bit of filtered res as well. Some kind of Dutch chord stabs. We've got the signature CHUCKIE kind of portamento lead sounds.
It's really crazy because you was just making an 80 synth, and before that we did like a white noise sound. It's
we were doing percussion, we were doing stabs, strings, bass lines.
Nice pads, so it's really everything in one, you know. So I think it's good.
Yeah, I think it's good. I like it. Can I have it?
We'll take it.
Today we've made a really good start at the DJ CHUCKIE synth pack. They've asked to take 2 synths back to Amsterdam. They're going to set them up in the studio and create even more sounds for us, but I reckon their sounds are going to be on the album. Later this year there will be the DJ CHUCKIE sound pack, which will feature sounds used on their album, which will be available for download on the Novation website.